How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video, which feels like the first video in a very long time. I think in reality, it's been like a month since I've even attempted to record a video, and I'm joined with my wife, Maggie, here today.
Hi.
And yeah, you guys may have noticed that we had an issue with the channel. The channel was hacked about 20-ish days from like today. I think total, I was out of my account for 18 days, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what happened, how that went, how I got the channel back, and we're going to do some fishing today. We're actually going to do some fishing tomorrow. I'm going to fish, but I wanted to kind of give you guys a little summary of how that went and, yeah, give you guys an update. So about, like I said, 20 days ago, maybe 21 days, 3 weeks ago, roughly, I was looking through my email, and I had noticed an email from what looked to be a technically it was from, well, it looked like it was from a sponsor reaching out to me to hopefully run a sponsored ad on my channel, basically. And I've done those before, and usually they reach out by email saying, hey, we're interested in this, would you be interested in working with us, etc. And I hadn't thought anything of the email. I took a look at it, and I ended up just not responding at all. And I noticed a day later, they actually responded again following up. And I think that really threw me off because I was like, oh, they're actually really interested. Let me follow up, make sure I get back to them. And this email was intended, like I said, to look like a sponsored ad, like a just reaching out, basically. And ultimately, it wasn't. Inside that email was actually a link, which ironically, this would be called a phishing scam, which I fell for. But I ended up clicking on the link, and it automatically downloaded a file to my computer. And in the email, it was supposed to be basically media files for the ad that you could use for your ad, working with them. And it wasn't. I really didn't look too hard into it at the time. I didn't think anything of it. And when I downloaded the files, I ended up clicking on them. And unfortunately, I basically opened a zip file and clicked on one of the files, which was just I believe it was a PDF. It looked totally normal. Everything looked totally normal. And I've spent my life on the internet. I've seen plenty of scams. I've seen plenty of people get scammed. But ultimately, me clicking on that file ran a program on my computer, which basically took what's called the session token for any websites I had opened at the time, which I did have my Google account open, my Gmail. And ultimately, these hackers, they're not specifically targeting myself, Justin Menendez. They send these phishing emails all over to creators, and this is a very common thing. But ultimately, to summarize, in like a minute flat, they were able to get entire control of my channel. They were able to change, or my Google account, with the intention of getting my YouTube channel and utilizing it. But they were able to change my password, my two-factor authentication phone number, my email address, like any security related stuff. They bypassed it immediately because they used what's called a session token to basically take what I had open and open it on their computer. And I felt really dumb for a while for falling for it, but it was, it is entirely designed to make you fall for it and trick you. That is the entire point. But like I said, in just a matter of minutes, they had my account. They had me completely locked out of my account, and I was not able to do anything. And that's right when I knew was on the computer, and I got signed out like instantly. And I tried to type back in and sign back in, and said that my password had been changed within the last hour. And that's when I knew, like, I had made a mistake. I was hacked. Something was going on here. And
I happened to be home, was not feeling well that morning, Tuesday morning, which is a really odd thing for me, and opened my email after I had gotten a little bit more sleep, and I got a notification that Justin removed me from our family group, which, if you have a Google account, that's something you would do if you share like YouTube Premium. Like Justin pays for us to be able to watch YouTube without ads because we just love YouTube. And saw that, noticed it, and shot him a text. Wasn't even out of bed yet, and we kind of both noticed and realized that like all this had unfolded so quickly.
Yeah,
life had changed so quickly.
Yeah. So pretty scary for those of you guys who may not be like connecting the dots. My Google account is connected to my YouTube channel, and the hacker was wanting to get a hold of my YouTube channel to run an ad to basically target now you guys, basically run
take advantage of the audience.
Take advantage of the audience and run like a crypto scam. And some of you guys might have even seen it. It was pretty much a live stream on my account for all of 15 minutes. They changed my profile picture, my banner, and ran this live stream in an attempt to grab you guys and probably obviously try to trick you guys or pull money from you guys in any which way.
Steal money from you as well, which is extra insulting.
But yeah, after 15 minutes, YouTube actually removed the channel because they recognized that, hey, there was a scam running on this channel. And they removed that. And honestly, for the next 15 days, it was a lot of stress, pretty much pure stress, trying to figure out back and forth with YouTube support, trying to figure out if there was any true harm done to my channel. Did they delete anything? Did they permanently damage anything? Did they get anything more than just my YouTube channel? And ultimately, or I keep saying ultimately, but they didn't get anything other than my YouTube channel. The YouTube technically was only down for 2 or 3 days. And unfortunately, it took me a total of 3 whole weeks about roughly to get back into my Google account, to get back in control and be able to change what they had done, like change the profile picture, the banner. They put these playlists on the home screen, but a lot of stress. And I'm super glad it's over. I'm super happy to be back making videos. It really is like in the blink of an eye, like your life could change. I mean, I could have lost the channel. I might not have ever been able to get back in. They could have permanently done something to where YouTube or Google couldn't recover the channel. As crazy as that seems. And like that, I mean, for those of you guys who don't know, this is what I do for a living, and everything branches off of the channel.
For how long now have you been doing this?
Well, I've been working on the channel for 7 years. 7 years. If I were to be reset, that would be a pretty tough pill to swallow. But ultimately, say that one more time, we're back. Hopefully that was a long story short, maybe not. But Maggie helped me out so much. It was really, really stressful, is all I can say. Stressful, maddening. There was no one really to blame. YouTube's customer support was not amazing. They weren't very clear about anything, where we were at in the process, what truly was going on. It was just a lot of trial and error and communicating back and forth with them. But I think that's that. I mean, I hope that you guys either didn't even realize, didn't see it, or notice that it definitely wasn't me swapping from fishing to crypto on my channel in the blink of an eye.
No crazy Ponzi schemes here.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Maggie helped me a whole lot. She was kept me level-headed because it's tough. I mean,
I've been so lucky to be a part of the last 4 years of Justin's life, building the channel and pursuing his dreams. And so I guess I didn't realize how much I had vested and how much emotional connection that I had to it until this happened. And of course, anybody who works or tries to make an honest living knows that it's very stressful thinking about, things like that being taken away from you instantly. And it's just I think it's given me like a really renewed perspective on life and what's really important, and to look out for yourself and never stop educating yourself and looking out for yourself, because we could all be a victim of crime in an instant. So, yeah.
What's the identity theft isn't a joke?
No, it's not. It really isn't. It's quite invasive. It's icky. It's really icky feeling, and in this technological world, it's great. Technology's beautiful. It makes life better in a lot of ways, but it's also dangerous. The web is a dark, dangerous place. So.
Pretty crazy. Well, that being said, if you're a creator, be hyper skeptical of any emails you receive. Be very skeptical. I think I could have been much more careful, and I could have completely avoided the situation, but without that knowledge, I might have made this mistake next year or the year after that or the year after that. This is actually really common. Exactly what happened to me. It's happened to a lot bigger creators. And if you guys are interested in the technical aspect of how they actually did it, I'll leave a video down in the description from Linus Tech Tips who explained this whole situation, because the same thing happened to his channel, and he is a tech creator, so it can happen to anyone. Just wanted to give you guys an update. We're gonna get back to fishing hard. We missed out on a lot of opportunities over the past couple of weeks, but we're gonna get back to it, and we're gonna get fishing tomorrow. I think we're gonna snook fish and hopefully have some fun, catch something big, get back to what's important. Fishing and having fun. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. See ya.
Thank you for all your support.
Yep, absolutely. Good morning, guys. Well, we are on the EVO, and I just whacked the bait. Like, I've never whacked them before. We have everything in the live well. The live well is blacked out. I'll show you guys. We have croakers. I mean, I knocked out 50 croakers on the first cast. Let's see if you guys can see in here. 50 croakers on the first cast, a bunch of pogies, some thread fins, some, what else? Oh, we got like 5 ginormous shrimp. Hold on. Look at that guy. We should be able to catch something with him, right? Maybe a redfish or a mangrove or a snook, or I don't know, something cool. But blacked out the live well. It is meant to be today. Something's gonna happen just right. Close that. But all right, hopefully that's a good sign. Whacking the bait early in just a couple casts always feels good. We can get right to fishing. And I think that's all we're gonna do today. Fish live bait, look for whatever's willing to bite. Could be snook, redfish, trout, tarpon. Could be a black drum with that shrimp. And we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get rigged up here, get fishing, and yeah, have some fun. All right, I think what we're gonna start here is a pogie. Start with here is a pogie. And grab this rod. See if we can't get a big snook early. Oh my gosh. Was that on me? Yeah, that was. Oh, came unglued. I can't believe that didn't grab him. That tarpon absolutely smoked him. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, they're still on him. Oh, fish on it. Huge fish, just ate it. Huge fish, I mean. Big fish, big fish. Dude, that is a 80 pounder. That is an 80 pounder. That is an 80 pounder, easy. Rolled through on it and hammered it. All right, let's see what we can do. Big fish. This was a little bit bigger than I was expecting today. Without a doubt, I got 50-pound fluorocarbon leader. Not quite ideal for a fish this size. I was expecting maybe a 40, 50 pounder. This thing is, I mean, gosh, it's at least 60, without a doubt. At least 60. Let's see if I can get a jump here. Big tarpon, I mean, big fish. Big, big, big fish. Is that the boat right here? Big fish, I'm in for a fight here. It's gonna jump. Yep. Big fish. I'm gonna say this one's probably about 70 after seeing him jump another time. See what we can do. Got a brand new Penn Slammer 5500 here. I'll put it to the test. 40-pound braid, 50-pound leader. We'll see. This is a sick, sick one. Dang. Might jump again. Might.
crazy big fish. Definitely got a smaller hook in there that I would have liked for a fish of this size. Hook is actually a 5-0, not like an 8-0 like I'd probably prefer for a fish like this, but we'll see. We'll put the heat on them, and if we lose them, then so be it. If we get them, then that would be awesome. Coming up for a jump. Big fish, dude. I don't know, I might get more than 80 on this one. It's a real one. This is a actual river monster. That is unreal. Unreal, that is a giant. Dude, putting some serious pressure on this fish. All right, this is it right here. Dude, I give that one 80 pounds. Big fish, dude. Big fish, dude. Wide fish. Maybe pushing 100 because of the girth. I mean, I'm just guessing, but the width on this one is just absurd. Been eating good. See if we can get a hand on it. That might be her right there. Yep, broke a guide on my rod right there. Line got tangled pretty good there. Oh, I'm gonna lose this fish right here. I'm gonna lose this fish. Line's tangled around the broken guide. I got maybe one more shot to catch this fish. This fish is gonna break the rod or break me off, one of the two right here. I can't believe the line got tangled around the tip. I've got 10 feet to work with this fish, that's it. That's it, I got 10 feet. I'm not gonna land this fish. I'm not gonna land this fish, there's no way. Line got wrapped around the tip, broke the guide, and now the line is tangled around the tip. Oh my gosh. The hook, come on. Come on, free. And get this girl back up and going. Unreal, dude. Unfreaking real. We just got the trolling motor in gear pulling her here. Just trying to get away, but I really want to hold her. Good here, get a good revive. She's fighting away here. You ready, girl? Oh. Oh my God. Where's the trolling motor remote? Bro. Well, that makes a big snook look like nothing. Like actually nothing. I had a bite from a big one earlier. I was a little disappointed about it. And that tarpon rolled right out in the open. I ended up trying for that snook again, but outsmarted me. So I started moving and noticed they were rolling. And I had a couple, I had a bite, and then one rolled right next to the boat, and it was that one. I threw that pogie right in front of it. And it was like within 5 seconds, I knew he grabbed it. There was a huge boil right where the bait was, and that thing smashed it. The fight, I think, was roughly about 25 minutes. 25 minutes about. And it went on longer because when I went to grab it the first time, the line wrapped around the guide when I had opened the bail and just was reaching over the boat. This like second to last guide right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. You might be able to. A mess. And it broke the guide, and I got it clean for a second, and that thing was locked. It was gonna either break the rod tip there, or just I was gonna lose the fish, but it's part of it there. Part of it. Unlucky. When I was grabbing that fish, it shook, and that's what got the line wrapped in an awkward way, which is pretty common with tarpon fishing. When they're shaking right at the boat and you don't have much line to work with, especially because I'm solo, so I gotta land the fish, but I don't know. It don't get much better than that right there. I'm gonna have to rig up my other rod. It's the same rod as this one. And I don't know, I'll take a peek back around for tarpon. Maybe go snook fishing. We still got 50 croakers in the well. But I'm gonna take a breather for a second. Those fights, you're always like dying for that big tarpon, the big tarpon, then you hook one and you're like, dude, this is a lot of work. They are so strong, so incredibly strong. Even like I was saying earlier, the 5.0 that I had on for maybe a smaller tarpon or a decent snook, you know, held for that fish, which it's only because I hooked him perfectly and a lot of the pressure was being put right here on the hook, being pulled this way. It opened up a little bit, but it held. So that's that. We're gonna go ahead and take a breather, retie, get back to fishing. How awesome. Dump the threadfin. Nice fish. Nice fish. There we go. About time we had one just eat it. Been a little picky today. It's about time. Looks like we probably got a 26 incher right here. Maybe a little bit bigger. He's pretty close to slot. This one. Go ahead and put him on the ruler real quick. Fish is, let's see, on zero there, all the way back to 24, 5, 6, 7, 27 incher. I think that's what I guessed there. It's a good fish, good fish. That's awesome. Good one. Go ahead and be quick, put him back. Nice yellow fins. Ate the thread fin, or 8A thread fin. Nice one. There he goes, right on back. Sweet. Sweet. All right, one down. Oh my. Right at the boat. I don't know if you saw that at all. I almost wasn't even looking either. Oh. That fish chased that thing around. Chased that bait around a little bit. And didn't commit. And I was just like, well, maybe he swam away. I look up, I look back over my shoulder for a second, that snook came up and just ate it. Right on the surface after I kind of rode him off, and I was like, oh, he probably disappeared. Let's see if we can get this guy. Nice fish. Really nice fish. There we go, we're figuring something out. If that last one was 27, this one's gotta be 30. Oh! Oh, he frayed me. Frayed me. No way. Yeah, frayed me. Don't happen too often. I actually get like frayed by a snook, but that one did it. That one did it. Really did it, man. All right, cut right here past the fray and retie. I can't believe that. got me. He must have got the hook deep there. Unfortunate, he wins. Well, small update for you guys. We got one. Lost another one, which would have been really nice, honestly. It would have been like a probably 30, 32. It was a good fish. But we are moving again. I still got a bunch of croakers, still got a few thread fins, and maybe a pokey in there, and maybe a big shrimp in there. But we're gonna keep going, keep working. I think we could find a few more fish, and I think if not, I want to continue into tomorrow. Like, I want to keep these croakers, keep them fishing, and see what we can do. But yeah, that's that. Let's move. That was a red, wasn't it? No, nice snook. Get him out of there. There it is. Dude. Oh. Thought that was for sure a red. Strong fish. There we go. Let's see if I can get a hand on him. There he is. Good fish, dude. All right, figured out a little something there. Looks like a nice, probably 30-incher right there. We got him to the boat. No fray on this one. Beautiful fish. Came out and just smoked the croaker. I actually thought it was a redfish for about half a second there because I saw just like that big fat tail. But that's that, a good one. We're gonna go ahead and unhook back in the water. All right, before I put him in the water. 0 to 30. My guesses are pretty good. Guesses are usually pretty good. That water's warm. Warm, 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 warm. It's a nice fish. Beautiful fish, really. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, let me spin him around here. Ow. Yeah, you ready, girl? Ready? There she goes. Ho ho ho, pretty sweet. Well, my hands are about shredded. Shredded pretty good from the 2 snook we've landed today and the, well, tarpon mainly. That's pretty much what cut me up, but we're good, we're good. I'll go for one more fish. I mean, I'm not a bad day. Figuring it out a little bit, not a bad day. Check out how cool that live well is. Like a toilet bowl. Bait's in there, super happy, all swimming against the current. Oh, there's my shrimp. Sweet. That croaker is way too small. Put him back in the water. I don't even remember putting him in there. I don't even know what I'd catch with him. Maybe a mangrove snapper. All right, another bait going on. Oh gosh. Well, that was not the one I was looking for. Whoa. Need about a 36-incher to come out of there and wham the croaker. See if I can get this guy without getting cut. Perfect hook set right there. Whew. Believe it or not, that is the same hook that caught that tarpon earlier. Well, not the same one, but you know what I mean. Same size. Big one out of there. Those 2 poles right there kind of make that dock really hard to cast into. We'll do it anyway. Do it. There it is. Yep. They're in there. I guess that's how you get them through those 2 poles right there. Heck yeah. Swing them on up. I'll tell you what, that pole got the leader good. Check that out right there. Actually, I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know. It got it. Another nice little snook. One of my favorites right here. One of the best fish to catch. Honestly, whether they're 30 inches, 40 inches, 20 inches, one of the best. Alright, seems we've caught all the fellas chilling under there. I think, what was it, 2 or 3? Definitely a handful of little snook under that dock. Alright. Alright, let's go. Well, back in the car now, and it is so incredibly hot. I basically just sat in the AC here for about 15 minutes before I even considering telling y'all goodbye. But it was a fun day with that monster tarpon. That was a fish of the lifetime. It's easy to forget about that because that was so long ago. I caught it first thing in the morning. And then from there, a handful of snook. And unfortunately, I had to throw away all that bait. I absolutely whacked the bait this morning, like first cast too. And I had to get rid of it at the end of the day. I used what I needed and let go of the rest. And it's hard to get rid of croakers because they're actually so expensive if you were to buy them, and they're not always easy to come across like with the cast net. So it was tough throwing them back. But either way, this video is mainly to just give you guys an update on the channel, where I've been, and I hope you guys enjoyed it today. I really hope you did. But that is that. We have an Everglades trip next, and I think that's going to be super, super fun. So that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in that next video.